I have prepared to you some tactical exercises for the game Breakthrough, which should give you some examples from real played games between my students. Some of them are quite easy, they will be done in the first part, and some of them are quite challenging, that will be the second part of the video. As always, you can stop the video, think about the solution and compare it to the end of the video. So in the first position it's blue's turn and you have to find the winning move. In the second position it's blue's turn again, and what is the winning move here? So then we continue with next position. I do not remember the blue's pieces, so that's why there are the question marks, but the question is, if it's red's turn and he thinks about playing b8 to b7, would that be a good choice or not? And finally, we have the final task of this video. It's blue's turn, and blue thought about moving g2 to g3. Would you say this is a decent move or is it a bad one? So let's start from the beginning. In this position, as you have seen already in the rule video, we just continue with a7 and win the game. It doesn't matter if red takes or moves ahead, since we can also just move diagonally to win the game. And if he takes, we just simply take back and move to b8 thereafter. In the second position, it is actually the same tactic. Blue wins by moving d6 to d7. It's working here because red doesn't have a third soldier on c8 that protects the square a second time. That's why it's also working by the same reasoning. And actually red completely forgot the option that blue can win the game, since his last move was just simply moving his piece to e5 and he was sure to be winning the game. But instead he's just simply too slow and blue wins the game first. So in the next position, here red actually did play b8 to b7 when blue simply moved past it and won on the next turn. And instead a better choice would be just not to do anything here. And another interesting point about this position is that red can actually not do anything with these four soldiers, because moving this one he will make holes so blue slips through. And he cannot move this one to b7. He can move it to c7, but at the same time he can't move it any further, because otherwise blue again will pass through, so it doesn't help much. He cannot move this soldier because we just move to a6 and pass through, and he cannot do anything with the one on e7, not even this one, because we just take and then we push through c7 again. So that's a bad constellation, since these two of blue soldiers are keeping these four aligned. So the best call would be to try to win the game with the remaining pieces and to get a breakthrough somewhere. But this is another example of why it's beneficial to push your own soldiers to the front, since the further they are, the closer they are to the opponent's back rank. At the same time, obviously you have also to take care not to have any weaknesses in your own side by pushing them too far ahead. But that's the issue of the game and the challenge to overcome it. Finally, in this position, it was a pretty quiet game. Both students who played the game were quite decent in the game. so far they just exchanged 3 soldiers, but now blue suddenly played b6 and lost the game immediately because red just pushes through and wins the game. It was just this really single move, single mistake, but that one cost blue the game, since it was equal. A better call will be just if he wants to challenge the soldier on g4, playing h3 or f3 or moving the one from e2 to f3. And obviously red can also defend his soldier on d4, but at least the game still continues. Or you can also ignore it and play on the other side. So these are kind of the small exercise, the easier ones, how to win the game. If you're looking for the real hard exercises, there will be upcoming in the next video right thereafter.